So the goal of Vision Zero is to bring down the pedestrian and vehicular fatalities in the city, basically to slow people down and get them to realize that they're in a very congested city and to be aware of your surroundings and the traffic stopping aids, to slow everybody down, keep everyone safe. Each station pretty much has a traffic car. So that's what they're pretty much assigned to do a lot of the traffic safety things around their district. Additionally, we have a citywide motorcycle unit that's their primary function, is getting out tickets, doing traffic safety. They also do accident investigations, things like that, so they're more the experts.
Increasing arrogance on the part of motorists, but it's not limited to them. The majority of motorists drive as though they're the only person on the road, but there's so much inattention by everyone: motorists, bicyclists, pedestrians, especially people whose attention is primarily focused on their electronic devices, and they're oblivious to everything else.
Because those are more cause factors. Those are factors that end up, if you slow the people down before they get into the distracted driving is. So cell phones is a big one. The use of cell phones and electronic devices is a gigantic one. It is one of the ones that we've had a huge increase in the citations of those. But those are usually coupled with somebody running a stop sign or a stoplight, not slowing down, not making right turns or whatever they might do for a violation. And it's because they're looking down at their phone or talking or they're distracted. So those get added on. They're almost lesser included offenses. The drunk driving is something that happens at the end. You see a lot of those based on people reporting it. We get a lot of calls from citizens that, hey, there's somebody weaving out of traffic or they're weaving out of the lane. And the fact that you have more traffic officers out there, and especially around the holiday season, that's why you see this, you see a lot more focus on it. You also see the increase in the use of the Ubers and Lyfts and the other services for driving. And I think, especially around the holiday season where drinking is up, that's why you see a decrease in that. We do still get them. A lot of them are based out of citizens' complaints, and a lot of them are personal observations of cops that are out there looking for these other 5 violations. There was more specific, so when I was the captain of the station, when I was at England State Station for 3.5 years, most of the traffic complaints I got were identifiable to a certain area. So let's say Dolores Street, we used to get a lot of speeding because it's rolling hills and long areas between stop signs, so people would complain about people getting to the freeway per se.
Well, before, it's only when there's a game, there's something going on in AT&T Park, there will be traffic. But now, no matter what, there's nothing going on, it's so much traffic.
What do you think are the future challenges ahead?
I think as this city has increased in population and in traffic, I think that you're going to need more. We're still fighting to get more officers, obviously, and keep up. So the more officers you have, the more you're able to assign to something as per traffic or other areas. We have crime problems, we have all these other issues we have to solve, along with traffic being a big, huge part of it, because that's what affects day-to-day life of each citizens. So as you get more officers and more people out in the stations, as they're having these academy classes roll out, you're going to have more officers that you can detail to these type of traffic scofflaws and everything else.